just want to say hello and good morning to everybody. Um, got two new patron members last night. Really excited about that. Two in one day. We got, I want to say their names because I'm so excited about it. It was Michael Goldsmith and Philip. I'm assuming it's Philip Palazzolo or something, but whoever. Thank you for joining the Patreon at $1 a month, you guys. I really, really, really appreciate that. It means so much. Every dollar bill that you guys send me helps, and it motivates me and inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing. To know that you guys are backing me by giving me just that $1, it inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing. So if you want to keep this going, if you want people to keep getting the trendy pain oil, and you want people to find out that cannabis really is for everyone, you want to help me financially in doing this, fantastic. I'll tell you, I sold over $10,000 worth of trendy pain oil. That means I gave away more than $10,000 worth of trendy pain oil last year. Understand that. So over $10,000 worth of my oil went out for free to people that needed it. I gave out 24 bottles just yesterday. So 24 freaking bottles. So I sent my mom a free 8 or a 16-ounce jar, and I sent her 12 bottles to give to my friends and family out there, and I gave the other 12 out to people here locally. So you're welcome. You guys are awesome too. You guys, this would not be happening if it weren't for y'all. Seriously, none of this. If I didn't have the show, I would have never met Ronnie and Mary. So it's all because of you guys that this is happening. If I hadn't met Ronnie and Mary, I would have never found out about topical oils. I would have never found out that one of them actually works for me. I would have never found out that I could easily make it myself, and I would have never started making it for other people. My life would be completely different today. And I'm so thankful for this show, because it was this show that introduced me to Ronnie and Mary. They're the ones that gave me my first bottle of a topical, and they're the ones that inspired me to make something way better than the shit product that they gave me. But I was thankful for it because it worked, but it was rotting because somebody used cannabis flower. I figured out, why use flour when we've got concentrate? And boom. And Trendy Pain Oil was born. Those of you guys that appreciate it, those of you guys that want to help financially, I look forward to seeing you on that Patreon. And if not, and you don't have the cash, you don't have the $12 a year to help me out financially, that's fine. Go over to Twitter, because this is free, and retweet the stuff that I put out there about Trendy Pain Oil. I was very pleased to go back on Twitter last night and see that you guys were only retweeting the Trendy Pain Oil stuff. We're getting focused. You guys are not going to get punished. I don't want you to spam Twitter. I want everybody to have an account, and I want everybody to be able to participate. So, we're going to talk about something really serious today. And hey, Palm Bay, Florida, Pamelia, what an interesting name. How's it going? Let me say good morning to the rest of you. Teresa, Lisa, so you don't think I'm ignoring you. Kevin, Karsten. Oh, your names are all rhyming. We got Teresa, Lisa, Kevin, Karsten. That's funny. That's a rhyme in itself. Gwen, Coke on Hio. What's up, buddy? Debbie, Bronco, Brian, Bronco, Karsten, Teresa, Steve running. Hey, Steve. Brian, I'm the man. Huh? Randall. Hey, Randall, your box went out last night. Should be trackable here on Monday. Sean, you're awesome. Thank you, Tom. Begging for cash is awesome. I'm not begging for cash. I'm asking people to participate in something really good. Like I said, you fucking douchebag, Tom Butler. You're not getting any of this for free. But lots of other people are, because of the cash that people donate. I'm not begging. I'm a millionaire. I don't need your fucking money. Okay? I bet that hurts your feelings too, Tom, huh? I'm a millionaire. Ah, it sucks to be you. Doesn't that suck to be you? I don't need to beg for your fucking cash. What I'm begging for is your support to inspire me to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't need your financial support. I can afford to do this on my own, and it'll blow up on its own. And I'm going to make, if I made $10,000 my first year of business, of really being in business, imagine what I'm going to do next year, and imagine what I'm going to do the year after that, and as far as cash coming in, right? I don't need your fucking money. Your $1 inspires me. I know that if you give me $1, you support me, and that's all. It has nothing to do with the cash. I got plenty. I can buy you. I could buy that douchebag. I could probably buy his children, and I could probably buy his entire family. Parents, grandparents, everybody. I bet you his whole family would come and work for me if they knew how much money I could give them. I already blocked him. I already blocked the douchebag. But it gives me an opportunity to pontificate a little bit, and I will. All of you little troll bitches out there that think that I'm begging for money, you can accuse me of that all you want. Just know, I'm doing my taxes right now, and I'm doing probably better than both your mommy and your daddy combined. That's how much money I'm making. And I don't have any kids to blow my shit on. That's why I'm doing so well. So if that bothers you so much, you're going to say that I'm begging for cash? Well, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it on you right now. Yeah, I'm a millionaire. Suck my dick. Take my 1% cock and shove it where you fucking the sun don't shine, motherfucker. How about that? Suck my trendy cock. I like that one better. That was the fart sound I made. He's gone. I'm going to open these blinds, see if the lights is... Oh, we've got daylight. It's so beautiful. Oh, beautiful outside. Hello. It's going to be a beautiful day up in the trendies. Ricky Carrasco says, I doubt that. What are you doubting, Ricky? I hope you're not doubting me. I know you're not doubting me. You would have to be crazy to doubt me. You know, I only say shit when I can back it up with facts. Hey, Adam, how are you? Right, what an unknowing person. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Let them say I'm begging for money. I'll just throw my financial status in their face. Yeah, I'm begging for money so I can afford to put food on my table. I got what they call fuck you cash. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I literally have the type of money where I can fucking just let it go and say, you know what? Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Fuck off. Fuck off cash. They're all jealous, man. Be proud of what you do. Oh, I am proud of it. I don't need to be told to be proud of it. I'm very proud of it. You can tell. I'm especially proud of the fact that my trendy pain oil now comes doctor recommended. And it's not just any doctor, it's Jimmy Dore's doctor. Jimmy Dore and Jimmy Dore's doctor both recommend trendy pain oil. And Jimmy Dore officially endorses trendy pain oil. So if you had doubts about this, you better take a number behind Jimmy Dore, because he already knows about it. And if you've been watching me for, months or years and you just ignore this, well, if you've been in pain all this time, just imagine that. You wouldn't have had to deal with it all that time. I'm so happy that Jimmy Dore used this, loves it, and endorses it. And now I can say that this is Dr. and Jimmy Dore endorsed. It makes me so happy. Understand. So all my boxes went out last night. My friend Mark popped in last night. Him and I watched some Better Call Saul. We got high. So I didn't do a live show last night because Mark and I sat right there and we smoked some orange bud. He came over with a jar of cannabis. I was like, oh, you want to get high? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay. I opened up his jar. I was like, I put the top back on it. He's looking at me all sad. I hand him my jar of orange juice. He opens it up, smells it. I was like, are we smoking that? He's like, yeah. We're smoking that, bro. The bong and the orange butter still sitting there. See? I don't lie. There's my evidence right there to back up my story. Look at that. So that's why I didn't go live last night, because I got high with my buddy. And him and I had some stuff to talk about, you know, but oh boy, the dog loves him so much. That's why Rogan's so tired this morning, because Mark got him all exhausted last night. He must be a newbie. Good morning. Yeah. It's funny, people say they quip off little quips, and then I ask them, what'd you mean by that? And then they never answer me. Huh. I guess when that guy said, I doubt it, who was that who said that? Doubt that. Ricky Carrasco. Ricky, you doubt what, buddy? What do you doubt? You doubt me? Because you know I back up everything I fucking say. So, what do you doubt? Are you doubting something that I said? Don't fucking leave that hanging out there, buddy. I don't appreciate it. I retweeted it. Begging for cash. I'm begging for someone to tell me what to do with my fucking cash. What am I supposed to do with it all? That's a problem. It's fucking first world problems. This has got to be some dirty water. I'm just going to pour this water out really fast. I think I'm going to make me a splash of confetti too. All in one. We do it all at the same time. First, we start with the confetti. Then we go on from there. All right. Let's get that mug in the Keurig. Let's get that started. Now, we can head over here. Empty the bong out. And we're just going to put some fresh water in there. A little bit more. A little bit. A little bit more. A little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Now we got the bong, okay? They fuck you at the drive-thru, okay? That's what they do. They fuck you at the drive-thru. Hey, the coffee's ready too. The bong is clean. Well, it's not clean, but it's got fresh water. The kefefe is splashed. Let me go grab my splash of kefefe. Put a little crema. I'm gonna put a little splash of crema in my splash of kefefe. Just a splash, though. Just a splash. Not too much. You don't want to do too much. You don't want to do too much. Okay. We are looking good. We're looking good on the coffee. Gandalf wants his water pipe back. I am Gandalf, you motherfucker. Replying to Teresa, sorry dear, was talking about the guy who said Nay had no money. What? What? It's Golden Glass. Thank you. It's Golden Glass. Walt Golden on Facebook, Golden Glass, good friend, excellent glass blower. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he's got a very good eye for glass. So this guy Ricky Carrasco, he didn't want to tell me what the fuck the doubt it was. When you guys talk in fragmented sentences, I have no idea what the fuck you're trying to tell me. Understand that. So when he said doubt it, I don't know what he's referring to. And now I'm asking him to explain, and he doesn't want to. It's crazy. I have no idea what's going on with y'all sometimes. I wish you guys would be a little bit more explicit so that I can communicate with y'all better, though. Did I bring the orange ooze over? Let me smell that in the morning. You know, the urine smell is finally out of my house. I woke up this morning. I went in my bathroom, took a shower, and I walked out of the bathroom, you know, and I smelled. And I'm like, oh, so much better than it was, man. It's just taking a little time for that. It's like a musty odor. It's almost like if you had a house that was closed up out in the woods for a long time, and you just go in there and you open the door and you're like, oh my God, reeks in here. That's what my house smelled like. You know, I was calling it a fucking trap house when I first got home. I'm like, it's like a crack house. My house smells like a fucking crack house. Like, there's a bunch of people in here, not cleaning up after their pets, letting them shit and piss everywhere. I was like, what the fuck, man? But it's all fixed now, for the most part. And then, like, I've got Stanley Steamer coming, and they're going to do my carpets and my couch. Couch auction people! The couch is getting steam cleaned and deodorized, just so you know. Well, maybe not deodorized, but it's getting the Scotch Guard put on it. One or the other. I don't know. That shit's so expensive, man. They start fucking tacking that shit on. What happened? Did you get a water break? No, I left town for a week, and I got somebody to watch my house for me while I was gone, and they did a shit job. And they didn't do what they were being paid to do. And, you know, that's what happens. That's what happens when you hire somebody that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. I was desperate. What can I say? I had to go see my father. My mom kind of guilted me into going out there, and I'm glad she did. I had to go out there. My father wasn't as bad off as she made it sound, but he was bad. And I needed to see him while he could still function somewhat, you know? She says he's declining quickly, though, and she's just really worried that, you know, I wasn't going to have a chance to see him or say goodbye or anything. It's terrible, you know? And we don't know if he just doesn't have the ability to communicate or if he can't understand what's going on. It is very frustrating for us. And we've been through this with 3 of our grandparents already. An uncle that also went the same way. Not to bring you all down, because you know what? It's not really that depressing, and I'll tell you why. My father's lived a long, healthy life, a happy life. He's done a lot of good for a lot of people. And, you know, he could have died at the age of 65. He would have been a fulfilled man. He'd taken care of his family. He did all the things that he wanted to do. He got everything done. Traveled around the world. He set up his kids, you know, hooked us up, got us involved in his business. And he helped out a lot of family members that also are involved in the family business. And that, you know, when you can help lots of people like he did, you can walk away knowing that you fulfilled your purpose, you know, whatever it is that makes you feel good, you know, about being on this planet. My dad, he's basically gone. I mean, I could talk to him, but I don't know if he understands me, guys. But like I said, he's lived a great, fruitful life. And the death part is this is just slow dying. At least we can spend time with him, love him, and hug him. And whether he can understand us or not, we're able to talk to him. And I think it's better than if he was 65 years old, died of a heart attack, or got into a car accident or something like that, and he was just gone. Yeah, I think this is better. It is traumatic, but you know, when someone dies and they're just gone like that, and you get that shock, and then every once in a while, it comes back and blah blah blah. I don't think it's as resounding as when you actually get to spend time with them when they're going through it. You know? The price of the couch just went up, Karsten. Exactly. I worry about they're 80 and 81. Right. But let me tell you guys something. It's part of life. It's going to happen, and it's okay. You're going to be okay. Just keep them in your hearts. Talk about them all the time. Talk to them as if they're still here. If that makes you feel better. But yeah, you'll always miss them, and that's part of love. That's a part of love. The love's got good and bad, and it's just we all will learn to deal with it in some way or another. Yeah. Yeah, he never stopped working. My father never stopped working. They had to kick him out of the office. What does he have, Amy? He's got a form of dementia, and my sister's kind of, she doesn't want to call it Alzheimer's for whatever reason is, but it's Alzheimer's. It's Alzheimer's. It's dementia. It's, losing the ability to communicate and to maybe comprehend. It's just, this is what happens when you get older to some people. Billy? Who is Billy? Did I miss someone named Billy? Billy. Hey, Beth, good morning. I don't see anyone named Billy anywhere in the chat. Who are you talking to? Huh. 96 years old. Hell yeah, man. So just be happy for the times that you had with them, because you can't fix it. So actually, I kind of had fun traveling back to Florida this time. The whole experience, everything. He's sitting on that plane next to that guy who was sitting like this in his chair. It wasn't even that bad, It didn't even bother me that much. It's just too bad that this Wuhan virus is going around now, because that will give me pause to travel. It really will. Did you guys hear about this Korean group that went to Israel? Yeah, a South Korean group, a tour group, I think 20 or so, maybe more. They traveled to Israel, and then they spread the fucking Wuhan virus all over the fucking country of Israel. It's like, yay, tourism. Yay, maybe shut down your fucking tourism, everybody. You fucking idiots. You're also fucking greedy. Oh, we got to get these last 20 South Koreans in here so we can get all their little money, or visiting the goddamn, all the beautiful areas in the Middle East. Let's make sure we let them in here and let them walk all over the place because we're a bunch of greedy fucksticks. And I'm not just talking about Israel. I'm talking about every country in the goddamn world. Why the fuck are you still letting people into your country, man? Shut it the fuck down. Shut it down. Shut it down until you get a handle on this shit. I mean, what kind of leadership does that take? Hey, you can't go visit your fucking family and wherever the fuck anymore, okay? You need to stay home until we get this shit controlled because you fucking rats are spreading it everywhere. You fucking rodents that refuse to put a goddamn mask on your face, you guys are the fucking problem. And these countries that are just letting everybody run around, oh, yeah, South Koreans, go to Israel. Go run around the country and cough and sneeze and and wheeze on everybody there. Fuck them all. What is that? What, you know? Oh, that's right. Benjamin Netanyahu. Isn't that the guy in charge over there? He don't give a fuck. Donald Trump don't give a fuck. These guys don't give a fuck. In fact, if that Wuhan got loose in the United States and everyone started dropping dead, Donald Trump wouldn't do dick about it. He'd probably say, it's all a big money-making hoax. It's a big money-making industry, like he likes to say about climate change. Can anybody tell me what the context was of the video that I sent to Chris Mars Weather this morning on Twitter? Can anybody tell me what the context of the video was that I tweeted this morning to Chris Mars Weather? Now, if you're following me on Twitter, you should know, but I'm not assuming that you guys ever get told when I post anything. So the first person to tell me that will result in my smoking this orange bud for the beginning of the show. You will be getting me high. Who's got the honor this morning of getting me high? Dr. Cushman's like rats. Who's got the honor? All you got to do is go to Twitter and go to my tweets and replies, right? The second column over, and find that latest tweet that I sent to Chris Mars Weather. Click on the video or read the title and tell me what the context of that video was that I sent to Chris Mars Weather this morning. I'm testing to see if you guys are following me on Twitter, and I'm also wanting to get high. So I want somebody to tell me right now so I can smoke this bong hit. Unreal how great the pain is, Daniel. I don't know what you're talking about. Should I repeat what I just said? This is a great cup of coffee. Not as great as yesterday's, but it's still great. Sea level rise. Jerry Lawton gets it. Jerry Lawton is getting me high. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. It's a little after 420. And thank you, everybody. Should be thanking Jerry Lawton for my attitude adjustment this morning. Thank you, Jerry. Yes, sea level rise. Maybe, Jerry, maybe you could tell everybody where in the world they were discussing it. Not that you have to, even if you just pulled the title off of that. But if you know any information as to where they're worried about sea level rise affecting the population and causing degentrification and the migration of massive amounts of people, let me hear from you guys. You should all be following me on Twitter, and Twitter's got me shadow banned, so I understand. I'm not mad at you guys because you don't know when I tweet because Twitter's not going to tell you. But if you go to my Twitter account, you will be able to see all of this stuff. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers. And thank you, Jerry. I'm looking forward to this bong hit. Thank you, Dr. Cushman. Thank you, Jerry. Yes. South Florida. Yes. Hey, Google. Okay, Google. Degentrification definition.
According to Wikipedia, gentrification is a process of changing the character of a neighborhood through the influx of more affluent residents and businesses.
Right. So they get rid of the poor people because they knock over all the crack houses, and then they put up high rises, and those people that were in the crack houses, they can't afford to move back into that area because now the property values have increased. That's called gentrification. I was wrong for saying degentrification. It's gentrification, right? So Now they've got what they call climate gentrification, right? Hey, Google. Climate gentrification definition.
According to the Environmental Magazine, climate gentrification is a relatively new term describing what happens when neighborhoods traditionally overlooked by wealthy people become more attractive and expensive, given their siting in geographic areas that happen to be more resilient to climate-related threats such as stronger, more frequent hurricanes.
Okay, so the wealthy people are moving into homes like where I live. And that is climate gentrification. Interesting, right? Know the difference between those two terms. You're going to start hearing a lot more about that. This is the first time I've heard about it. But I understand the nature of climate on this planet. And I also understand that this is going to be the norm now. So learn these terms so that when you're hearing these definitions being thrown, these terms being thrown around, you understand the definitions from all these conversations. You can participate in the conversation. You can add some information to them and maybe help people better understand what's actually going on. There's a lot of misinformation out there. There's people like Chris Mars Weather and people like Donald Trump and people like Candace Owens and people like Ben Shapiro. They're out there trying to tell you that this is a big hoax and that this is not happening. Well, the people who are lifting their pants legs up and wading through the parking lots of Miami to get there to their cars, they would beg to differ with all of those people. Understand, it's happening. The oceans are encroaching already. They're talking about 2080. Oh, the level in 2080, and everyone's ignoring Guy McPherson saying, no, you guys don't understand, man. This stuff's it's going to snowball exponentially. It's starting right now where you're actually starting to see the effects. That's because we've already experienced exponential damage from climate. And the fact that you're starting to notice it now means that in a week or a month or a year, it's going to be twice, 3 times as bad. It's going to happen that fucking fast. People refuse to understand climate feedback loops. So let's have a discussion about that, okay? We don't talk about that enough. You guys need to understand what a climate feedback loop is. Does anybody here that already understands what I don't want guesses. I want to know if somebody understands what a climate feedback loop is. I want you to go ahead and put it in the chat. It might be a little wordy, but just go ahead, take the time to try to explain it in as little wording as you can. Try to explain to everybody what a climate feedback loop is and maybe how they work. Okay? I want to start from y'all, and I want to see if any of you guys can figure it out. Now remember, all of you that are on the internet, all of you have access to Google. It's right here. You can Google that shit right now, and you can come back and tell me what a climate feedback loop is and how they work. First person that does it is the first dab of the show is in your honor. How's that? All right? I'm enticing you with honor dabs and bong rips. And I shall start off today's smoke session with a little bit of that True Black, Too Strong. Daniel Vandeven. In climate change, feedback loop is the equivalent of a vicious or virtuous circle. Something that accelerates or decelerates a warming trend. A positive feedback accelerates a temperature rise, whereas a negative feedback decelerates it. What are climate change feedback loops? From The Guardian from 2011. A vicious or virtuous circle. Something that accelerates or decelerates a warming trend. Daniel, can you give me an example of a climate feedback loop? And let me just tell you guys that Guy McPherson has identified I believe the number is over 64 climate feedback loops that are all working right now as we discuss this. Anybody want to try to give me an example? It gets a little bit more challenging, I know. And that's a good definition. And Daniel, I'm going to accept that definition because even though it's a little bit more technical than what I wanted, I like to keep things a little bit more basic for my audience. It's a very accurate description. And if you guys read into what Daniel said, in climate change, a feedback loop is the equivalent of a vicious or virtuous, in other words, something that takes or gives, circle. A circle, meaning it keeps going. That's why we call it a loop. It's a circle. Something that accelerates or decelerates a warming trend. Now, they've got something wrong in that. They say warming trend, but understand this is from 2011. They didn't have a full understanding of feedback loops. But not necessarily a warming trend. It could be an acidification trend. It could be a moisture trend. It could be a fire trend, a drought trend. It could be a rain event or snow event trend. Those aren't necessarily warming per se. When you look at them at just for what they are. When you look at the whole grand scheme of things, yeah, they're all related to warming. Related. But let's say mankind goes and wipes out this area, this field, this giant area where there was this one kind of gopher tortoise that lived there. And they kill all the gopher tortoises. So because they kill all the gopher tortoises, there's some other creature out there that preyed off of them, that survived off of them somehow, and then they go extinct. It's not necessarily a warming trend, but it created a loop where things were getting worse and worse and worse. Still, even in climate change, feedback loop can relate to other things besides warming. Understand that. But I do like that definition. I would replace the word warming with accelerates or decelerates a climate trend, not a warming trend. That's what I would say. But how do they work? Melting ice. What's it do? Weather for Africa, Puerto Rico. So here, let me explain it to you guys as simply as I can. I like to talk about the sun. Okay? Let's say we turn off airplanes. Okay? There's a company out there. There's a push out there to get airplanes to stop polluting, to somehow that's going to limit the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere. And what that's also going to do, it's going to limit our dimming, which is going to make the sun get warmer on the planet. As the sun gets warmer on the planet, it's probably going to evaporate more of the atmosphere. And as more of the atmosphere evaporates, the sun gets warmer on the planet. This keeps going around and around. All of a sudden, the sun's getting so freaking hot, and there's no CO2 up there, there's no pollution up there to stop it, or moisture, or whatever, that it bakes the fucking planet and kills us in a cycle, in a circle. And it gets worse every time it goes around. Let's say we're dumping garbage into the ocean and plastic. And the more plastic we put in the water, the more acid, the more acidic the ocean becomes. And as the ocean becomes more acidic, we get to the ability to where we can't harvest the life out of it that we used to in order to sustain ourselves. And as we start let's say we start moving to other sources of food, and we take that source of food and we pollute the ocean more, and the ocean dies more, and we rely on it less and less and pollute the ocean more. It's a very simple thing, and no, that's not how it works. But that's just an example of what would be a climate feedback loop. And it's not even climate driven, it's mankind driven. Let's say we dam up a river, okay? And where that water used to flow, all of the wetlands along that area dry up. As those areas dry up, the sun starts baking that area. And as that area gets more dry, it allows for the whole area to heat up. And the hotter it gets, the more sun hits it. Does that make sense? I don't think I'm making any sense here whatsoever. I think you all should disregard everything that I just said, and you should all listen to Guy McPherson, because he will explain it way better than I can. Karsten says, a repeating circle of climate catastrophes getting stronger and stronger. Liquid Amber says, one example is melting ice, because ice is light colored. Oh, that's a good one. And reflective. A large proportion of the sunlight that hits it is bounced back into space, which limits the amount of warming it causes. And then that loop continues. Liquid, thank you. That's a very good one. As the sun melts the ice, the ice goes into the ocean, and there's less reflection from that sun. And the less reflection from the sun, the faster the ice melts. And the faster the ice melts, the more reflection from the sun. It's still going in a circle. That's the best one, Liquid Amber. I'm going to use that one from now on. That's the best one. That's the best example. Thank you. You saved me on that one. But you guys should still go listen to Guy McPherson. 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 Shifting of the poles. I don't know anything about that. Killing all the plants that feed bees, butterfly, and all his fire control laws. Bees. Killing all the plants that feed bees, butterflies, by all this fire control laws, Steve. Don't understand what you're trying to say there, brother. Nothing will grow, Daniel. Natural sea salts test positive for microplastics now. Right, Roger? Isn't that scary? Tony Toll throws up. Dan, I love the projects in place now. Mare Ocean cleanup. Plastic keeps the plant life from growing too. Less oxygen gets produced. That sounds like a climate feedback loop that's driven by mankind. That's the one I read as well. Hence why I say melting ice. Melting ice. Oh, melting ice. Yeah, but you didn't include, Daniel, you didn't include the loop. You only talked about one part of it. You need to add the other aspect, which is the sun. Liquid, and the planet gets hotter. Listen to me. Yeah, Tony, you're blocked. That's what you earned. And the planet got hotter. Very good explanation. Thank you, Carson. Diatoms in the ocean create oxygen. Roger. All I'm saying is melting sea ice is the fucking fastest way to explain. I mean, melting Arctic ice or melting ice anywhere on the planet is a fantastic, easy way to explain a climate feedback loop and how they work. And then understand that there's at least 64 that have been identified. And then understand this. They're all feeding off of each other and speeding each other up as well. So that's where you get this exponential loss of habitat. Exponential warming of the planet, exponential cascading extinction. You guys are starting to get it now. I don't even get it anymore. I'm so fucking confused. You guys are getting it. And I love it because you guys are keeping me on track. So, like I've told you guys before, you guys teach me shit all the time. This is what we're going to go with. As the sun melts ice, and the ice goes into the ocean, there's less reflective white ice to reflect the sunlight back. That means it gets warmer and the ice melts even faster. As the ice melts even faster, there's even less area to reflect the sunlight back. That makes it even warmer. And then as it makes it warmer, there's even less ice because even more ice. And that's the loop. It repeats ad nauseum, guys. It's a perfect example. Melting ice, melting glaciers. Every glacier that's sitting up on land that melts into the ocean is less land that was reflecting sunlight back. And that's not the one single thing that's going to do the planet in. It's just one out of 64 identified climate feedback loops that are all working in conjunction with each other. And I've been to the blog that Guy McPherson put up where he explains all of the climate feedback loops he's identified, and it's intensive and it's exhausting. And you start reading through it and you're like, okay, I get it. You know, you get to like the 15th one and you're like, God, this is fucking depressing. And you won't even want to read anymore. Because you realize the extent of it. Hey, Soccer Lou Mike. Daniel, right on. Yeah, 2Js. I would just recommend you stick with Nay from now on. All right, buddy. NAY. Oh. All right. If you thought I forgot, I didn't. Daniel Vandeven, this dab is for you, son. You know, I heated the globe up. I was supposed to take it off, and I never did. Ah! Did I do that? Did I do that? All right. Let's do a dab here. Quarter of the hour. Daniel Vandeven, thank you for that definition of climate feedback loop. All right, guys. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is medicinal for all. Cheers. Steve, good. You got your pain oil. Thanks for coming to my show, bro. It's crazy how it works, isn't it? I basically healed my shoulder. It's not completely healed, but I've been using almost exclusively the Trendy pain oil on my shoulder. And look at that. Hey, Soccer Lou Mike, do you support Israel's illegal settlements of Palestinian land? Do you support that? Oh, you gotta go, buddy. You gotta go. And just so you know, I don't use a rag. I use your mom. See ya. Sucks to be ya. Right on, Teresa. Hey, Thomas. What's up, son? Yo, Soccer Lou Mike, answer my question. Why don't people ever answer my questions, man? I dig her foreign policies because of her being on the ground helping out wounded. But she doesn't support BDS. She doesn't feel like Israel should be, reprimanded or, be punished at all for breaking international law. And the fact that she went to war as a soldier proves to the fact that she doesn't have a better solution for solving problems. She thought the solution was to go to war. Who cares what she was doing as a soldier? It doesn't matter. The fact was, she was part of the fucking machine, bro. How do you not see that? Anyone that chooses to go into the military, they shouldn't be a goddamn president of the United States. Fuck that. We shouldn't be sending anybody to war. If you can't figure out how to do that shit with your mind, you're not a thinker, you're a warrior, and you shouldn't be the fucking leader of the goddamn free world. Soccer Lou's like, yeah, you're right about that. Yeah! So, listen. There's better choices out there than Tulsi. Okay? I don't like her stance on Israel, and for me, that's a non-starter. Listen to what Bernie Sanders says about Israel. Okay? He says Israel needs to be held accountable. You need to take the fucking money train away from them until they stop fucking illegally settling on Palestinian land. It's bullshit. I support BDS. Israel needs to be boycotted. And I support that boycott. And I don't support anybody that fucking thinks Israel needs to be getting paid millions of dollars from this country every year so they can continue to violate international law. And look who their fucking corrupt ass leader is. Benjamin Netanyahu. He's a fucking piece of garbage. Isn't Tulsi a Republican? No, she's an independent, David C. Baker Jr. Tulsi Gabbard is an independent. She was dumb enough to get roped in the military. It's like, not dumb enough, it was her choice. And you have to know that the American military only serves one purpose, and that's to seize fucking oil around the world. That's all they do. So she joined the machine. It's like, hey man, I'm gonna join the Nazi party, but it's cool because I'm gonna be a doctor for them. And when one of them gets hurt, I'm gonna make them feel better. You're helping the very people that are brutalizing people, that are dropping bombs and stealing oil. You know, she's part of it. She's that fucking ignorant, and she wants to be awarded with the leader of the free world for being in the military. I don't give a fuck what you do in the military. I don't care if you're a fucking priest. You join the fucking military. You're part of the fucking machine. It's a conscious decision that she made that proves to me she has horrible fucking judgment. You know, she should have become an activist if she didn't like what she saw, what was going on. She should have become an activist. She should have become a politician, not a soldier. You know? Sorry, I just can't respect that. She's cute. She looks good. She's a very beautiful woman. You know, she's got a very soothing, pleasing sounding voice too. You know, she speaks beautifully. But then again, so did Barack Obama, and he fucked us. You know, he had a chance to do some real good, and he basically just treaded water while he was fucking president. Some of the things that Barack Obama introduced, legislation-wise, it was just mind-blowing. He kept all the wars going. I think he even increased the amount of bombs. We ran out of fucking bombs under Barack Obama. Do you guys know that? The military literally ran out of bombs because we were bombing so much under Barack Obama. So, you know, just because you're a stately fucking speaker doesn't make you a good person. He was bought, you know, and she's bought too. She's bought, whether she's bought on an idea or bought by someone in particular, she's fucking bought. She got sold on a lie, you know? Oh, you're welcome, David C. Baker. Yeah, she's hot, right? Hey, I can't lie about that. I'm not going to lie and say Tulsi Gabbard doesn't look good. The woman looks good. There's a lot of, look at AOC. There's a lot of beautiful women out there. I even think Ilhan Omar is hot. You know, there are some hot women politicians out there. You know, what can you say? It's great. I think it's fantastic. It should make you a little bit more interested in politics. It's so much more appealing to me when I have to listen to someone speak when I find them attractive. It is. I love listening to AOC. You know, speak. Go ahead. Have the floor. I'll sit and listen. You asked about the video to Chris Martz too, what it was about. Didn't know that. Yeah, and then we already answered that, what the video to Chris Martz weather was. Yeah, we answered that. Someone knew. It was about sea level rise, bro. Wow, didn't know that. Love you. Bernie had a barn burner. Yeah, Bernie. Go Bernie. I don't want to rub it into all my Republican friends' faces or anyone that might be supporting anybody other than Bernie. But, you know, it's a good thing. I could dance a jig, but I won't. We'll just see what happens. We'll see if it keeps surging, man. He's surging. He is just surging, and people love a winner. You know? Janet Reno is the hottest, though. This new woman running for Nancy's position, she's hot. Nancy Pelosi's? I don't know who that is. Phil. Steve, AOC was great on The View. Was she? I didn't see it. I missed that. I'm high. I want to smoke some flower. I want to smoke some flower today. I've got orange bud this way. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tisms for all. It's almost top of the hour. Cheers. There was a lot more flour in there than I expected. So, you guys heard Jimmy Dore endorses trendy pain oil, and so does his doctor? Just saying. I'm just saying. I should call my doctor and say, hey, would you recommend my pain oil to one of your patients? Because he was skeptical about cannabis when I first met him. And I've been working on him and working on him and working on him. And I've been giving all of his nurses and him jar after jar after jar of this stuff. Look at it, half and half. Look at it in transition, guys. And remember, trendy pain oil can either be an oil or a solid. This shows you both at the same time. That is a fantastic demonstration right there. You know, I should get a photograph of that. Fantastic. Fantastic picture. Let's put that up on Twitter. Twitter, shall we? The first person to tell me what I say on this tweet, I will do a fucking bong hit or a dab. I think a bong rip in your honor. Okay? Let's do this. Tweet it. Okay. This jar of hashtag trendy pain oil. I just have to, it comes right, I hit hashtag, and the very first option that pops up is trendy pain oil. Hashtag trendy pain oil. I just click it. This jar of hashtag trendy pain oil is transitioning from oil into solid bomb. It can be melted and frozen unlimited times depending on your needs. Exclamation point. And now for the secret hashtag that you guys are going to have to tell me what I put. Okay, here it is. Okay. Let me proofread it. This jar of hashtag trendy paint oil is transitioning from oil into solid balm. It can be melted and frozen unlimited times depending on your needs. There's the hashtag. And you can even tell me who I made it attention to. Tweet. All right, it's tweeted. Who can tell me what the hashtag is after that tweet? Who can tell me what the hashtag is after that tweet? No, I'm not asking for that. I want to know. There's a whole bunch. You can't just guess. I hadn't even sent the tweet yet, Teresa. I want people who've actually seen the tweet. And no, Steph is not included in this tweet. So you did not see it. I want someone to actually see the tweet. I want accurate information from you at all times. Accurate reporting. That should go on Facebook too. But I should go back here. I should go to Twitter and copy the text. And we're going with you on the dog walk. Are you going to show us how to walk the dog? Dude, I can't copy this text. I'm sad. Huh. Ah, Thomas Seacrest gets it. Thomas Seacrest, thank you so much. Yes, it was hashtag trendies. And David C. Baker Jr. gets it too. Look at that. All right, that's for y'all. Yes, you guys, it's hashtag trendies. That's you guys. That's you guys are hashtag trendies. And you know what? Anytime you guys wanna put stuff out there and tweet it at each other that involves the trendies, use hashtag trendies. I've been using that for years. Trendies, hashtag trendies. Oh, Liquid Amber, thank you. Yes. I need to put that on Facebook, but I need to grab the picture too. I was trying to do it from my cell phone, but I couldn't grab the text from the tweet. No law regarding cannabis. Thank you guys. Yes, it was hashtag trendies. Thomas and David. Thank you for getting me high, guys. Cheers. It's almost 7:10. We'll call this one top of the hour. Cheers. Yeah, that's not the hashtag. No, it wasn't trendies. It was hashtag trendies, and that's why he didn't win Liquid Amber. You don't, yo, Liquid Amber, you don't get to fucking choose on my goddamn live stream who the winner of my fucking game show is. All right, you're not the fucking judge. All right, it was hashtag trendies. The whole point was to include the fucking hashtag. That's why you're not the fucking judge. Do you understand that? You gotta love a fucking control freak. Yeah, you did forget to put the hashtag. That's why you didn't win. Okay, I'll accept your apology, motherfucker. Fucking saying cheers and shit. Like, subverting my ass. Sideways, motherfucker. I don't like to do that. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It was an incorrect answer. I'm the judge, and judges say, incorrect answer. Incorrect answer. The whole point was the hashtag. Why can't I get this motherfucker on here? The rainy day, and I'm not going to Tulsa today, so I can hang for a dab or two doing pollen collection on 7 males. What's my method for collecting pollen? Doing it far, far away from anywhere you're going to be having your mother plants. That's for sure. That's the first thing. It's in a separate room, whatever. If you've got them isolated somewhere in a tent, far away from where you're growing your females, fantastic. Make sure there's no cats. Cats are the worst pollinators in the world. They've got perfect pollinating paws. They walk on the floor next to a fucking pollinating male, and then they go out, and that shit's like poof, 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 poof. It lands on everything. It goes everywhere. Pollen is just very determined. So, I wear one of those paper outfits that you get from Amazon. They're very inexpensive. It's just a paper bodysuit, and it covers all. It's got a hoodie on it, and then you put on a breathing mask because you don't want to be puffing air all over the place. Then you go in there. I'll take a jar, and I'll take the male tops, and I'll bend them over into the jar, and I'll very gently tap it into the jar. Just know, as soon as you tap it, it's going everywhere. It doesn't matter. The shit is going everywhere. Sometimes I'll cut the tops off and put them in the jar, or sometimes I'll just, yeah, it's like a painter's suit. Yeah, Tyvek. Yes, yes, yes. They're very inexpensive. I think I have one here still in the wrapper somewhere. You put those covers, get the paper covers that go over your shoes. You put those on your shoes. You protect your whole thing. And you don't want that pollen going anywhere else except where you've got those male plants. You cannot be growing your female plants where you're growing. The only thing you can do, you gotta, after you're done and you kill the male plants off and you throw them away in garbage bags that are tied up and thrown away, right? You water everything down with your atomizer. Everything. Water, 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 water. It is the biggest enemy to pollen is water. And the best way to spray water is with an atomizer. Karsten, I can't say what? And you answered. Karsten, did you? I don't remember, bro. I don't remember. Should I scroll up and see it? You're very sad about this. Okay, let me see. You're very sad. Karsten. Iceman. Yo, Iceman. Karsten. I smoke along. Karsten. You asked about the video. Right. I remember asking about the video. And the video was about sea level rise, right? Karsten. Liquid amber. Right. Kelly Lopez. Okay. All right. Melting ice. Cheers. Climate change feedback loop. Good morning was the video, Karsten. Okay, here we go. It keeps interesting learning things. Sea level rise driven, says Karsten. Okay. I was looking earlier to watch some of it. Cheers. Yes. South Florida. Jerry Lawton says South Florida. Dr. Cushman says sea level rising Florida. Daniel Vandeven, the winner, said sea level rise. See that? Sea level rise? Okay, let's keep going up. Karsten says stop traveling tourism right. Karsten says true words. Thank you. Karsten says much love. And Karsten says good man. Sorry, Karsten. You didn't win it. Someone else did. You understand that? Someone else got it before you did. It was Daniel Vandeven. You remember? I had to scroll all the way up, and you made me miss 710. God damn it! Man with coronavirus seeks woman with Lyme disease. Or are they gonna have the Lyme disease and the coronavirus on the beach with the Wu-Tang? With the Wu-Tang, listening to Wu-Tang? Oh my God. That's hilarious. I am fucking baked. I am baked. But Karsten needs to understand that Daniel Vandeven answered before he did. And then someone else answered after Daniel Vandeven did, and then Karsten answered. And it was in that order. And I saw it. And no matter what the order is you guys see on your screens, I only go by the order I see on my restream chat. That's it, man. That's the luck of the draw. You may have been first, Karsten, but it's who I see first. And it was Daniel, man. But I tell you what, Karsten. This is what I'm going to do for you. Karsten, this is what I'm going to do for you. It's, late 7:10, but I'm smoking 7:10. And you know what? I'm just going to smoke it for you, Karsten. You know why? Because you are a dedicated fan. You're always here. And I know you have fun watching the show. So this, Karsten, this 7:10 bong rip this morning of orange ooze is for you, my friend. Karsten, this is for you. Cheers. I think I'm saying your name right. Right? Mank? I can't remember. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't business for all. Cheers, Karsten. what now? I said, do what now? Do what now? Who got blocked? Who said they got blocked? Let me know. Maybe somebody got blocked by accident. I blocked 2 people last night who've been coming to my show for a very long time. I'm under the impression it was a troll that was just using their names. So, let me know if you see someone trying to talk. Yeah, if it's somebody that's like, it's like, dude, I got blocked by accident. Let me back on. Like, if they're coming in, they're like, dude, I didn't do anything wrong or whatever. Robert Ramos! Roberto Ramos! Roberto Ramos! It's called Restream.io. And I tell you, Robert, it's fucking awesome. Yes, I'm streaming to multiple platforms. I'm streaming to 18 different channels. Right now I believe it's 17 different channels. Oh, Lori, right on. And I probably across 6 or 7 different platforms. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. DLive. A few others. Name that we're already on your show. Yeah, I believe it's possible. I may have even gone over to YouTube and banned them. I'm not sure. I was pretty high. When I'm high, I just ban everybody. I'm going to be using Restream when I get everything set up for my gaming setup. I fucking Todoso. What? Robert Ramos. I do not understand what you're saying. Vermont Bread Smith. What is Vermont Bread Smith saying? What are they saying, Joshua Hiles? Hiles. Tell me, Mr. Hiles, what are they saying? What are they saying, Mr. Hiles? Oh, tell us. Answer our questions, for we have... Vincent. What's up, son? Oh. Let me brush it out while we're talking about it. Get me a good goddamn underbrush on there. You got to always underbrush it. Don't forget your sides, man. Sometimes I'll forget my sides. Underbrush it, and then give yourself a little shape. Then grab yourself a little bit of that Honest Amish beard balm. That Honest Amish beard balm. Boflow. We're going to take a nice dollop of that. What? Oh my God, man. We're just going to put that right in the goddamn. We're going to put the goddamn beard balm in the goddamn beard. We're going to work it in there. We're going to work it into the strands of the goddamn. We're working it into the goddamn strands. It's getting smoother. Look at this. It's getting smoother. It's getting healthier. It's getting longer and stronger and healthier. My beard is growing at an unbelievable rate due to the Honest Amish beard balm. Yes. When I get everything, I was scared to say anything. Beard game on point. Good morning. Yes, I should. They typed penance. Was unblocked. Holy shit. Goddamn bird. Let me see here. Vermont Bread Smith. Should I unblock him? Let me see if I can find him on the block list. Let me just see what I can find here. Whoa. I don't see him. I don't see him on the block list, man. I'm looking, though. Dude. I don't see this guy. Oh, I got him! I got him! I got him! Look at that! Right there! Vermont! There you are, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! I got him. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. So I can have my true name back. Not a fan of my middle name. Unblock J. Hiles. J. Hiles. J. Vermont, right on. J. Hiles filtering. Jesus fucking Christ. J. Hiles, out here. Oh, it's going for the top now. I believe. I gotcha. J. Hiles. There you go. Done. FUCR .info. Fucker.info. FUCR .info. Fucker.info. 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 This shirt is from Horlando Zoo on Facebook. Horlando Zoo. WZ. Horlando Zoo on Facebook. It's the goddamn. I gotta stop touching my beard. Because I gotta tell you, once you put in that Honest Amish beard balm, man, it stays with it. There you go. There's your Honest Amish beard balm effect, man. That's what you want. That's what you're going for right there. You want your length and your strength. That's what you want, your length, and you want your strength. You want your length and your strength. How are the pain oil sales after the Jimmy Dore endorsement? Fucking exploded. Exploded. I've never sold so many in such a short time. It's so many people I've never heard of before, you know? It used to be people from the show, you know, and now it's names that I don't know. And even when I search them on Facebook, they don't come up. Or sometimes I'll type in a name and I won't be friends with them, and there'll be like 100 different people with that name, you know? Like this one. Robin Gibson. You know how many Robin Gibsons there are? Holy shit. I don't know if Robin Gibson watches my show, or Robin Gibson heard about me from Jimmy Dore, or Robin Gibson got a, lives in California, got a, saw something somewhere else, got a recommendation from a friend, you know. Jay Hiles. No, Jay, you're here, buddy. We see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Isn't she an actress? If you search the name Robin Gibson on Facebook, 100 Robin Gibsons will pop up. It is a very common name. So, I wish she would, maybe she'll email me back, wouldn't that be great? Because I emailed her. But, I'm checking the trash and the junk. And that shit, making sure it didn't slip through somehow. But, yeah, I got sent right here. Huh. Uh-oh. I don't see the email. I don't see the email that I sent yesterday. I don't know why it's not coming up in my sent folder. No, it's Robin Gibson, not Robin Gibbons. Right? That's funny. Dust off a Nay coffee cup ordering next week. A Nay, which one? Teresa, which one do you want? Because I don't know which ones I have here. Which coffee mug do you want? I am so fucking unorganized right now. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me look at this. I'm having problems here. I thought for sure I sent an email, man. And, God bless America. Maybe I was on another account when I sent it. It's possible. Problem is I have 12 accounts. I have to go through each one. God bless America. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. God bless America. It could be anyone. God bless America. Minneapolis, America. Decision on your video appeal. Action taken. I hope I sent him a mail and I was like, fuck you. Suck my dick. Chuck, hello, how are you? Cheers, brother. I don't quite understand this. I really don't. I thought for sure I sent this mail. What did I dream it? Didn't I send an email yesterday? I remember I looked it up and I found her email. I was like, I found her email. Sent the email. The email said, hey, your address didn't go through. I got the box back. It cost me $3.25 in postage. I was like, what's your real address? Yeah, I got the order. I got all that information. I'm just wondering what happened to the email that I thought I sent. I'm checking all of my sent out boxes right now from every single email account that I have because I can't find it. Some of these don't even have outgoing mails. I never mail from them. This is interesting. Sent. No sent mail from any of these accounts. This one was back for 2014. I sent something. My channel hacked by a fake report. Damn! Dude! Is this when I got the channel back? Oh, buttering. My entire channel, buttering, was removed over a claim of false advertisement. If you guys had watched the video, you would know it was a warning about a dangerous drug, not a promotion of it. Please return the channel to the active status. Thank you. The video in question is listed below. Please watch it this time. What happened to your strike system? I said. Crocodile, fake heroin is flesh eating. Buyer beware. And when you click the link, oh my God, the video's back up on YouTube. They reinstated it.
Oh, trendies? Sorry to start the video off like that. I'm so sorry. But unfortunately, sometimes you are in my reality. I want to say hello and good morning. Thank you for joining us. First things first, there's a new drug out. It's gaining popularity. It's being sold to people who are being told that it is heroin. So, if you are out there and you...
Dude, they gave me my video and channel back. I fucking can't believe that shit. Back from 2014. I haven't checked that channel since in so long, man. I haven't checked that email since right now. This is fucking crazy. I wonder how many videos are on that channel. It's got 1,460 subscribers. Oh my God. Oh my God. That video has 819 views on it. You guys, it is a 7-hour and 16-minute video. I'm going to scroll ahead and see. There's an empty chair. There I am. Empty chair. There I am. Whoa, someone's there with me. Looks like Dino. Can't see his face. Could be anybody.
Oh, it didn't show up.
It's Dino.
I don't know where you are now.
I know that voice anywhere.
There you are.
Okay.
Oh, your name's Ben and Ben's Cobb Home. I don't have a nickname for you.
Dude, my beard was so short back then. You guys want to see this? This is crazy.
Dude, wait a minute. Wait, I want all of these because we can do another 4-way and it'll be all the rings coming out. Like, this was the start, then the rings come. Now, 1. Okay. Next. No.
Oh, it only goes up to 360. I gotcha. It's a low quality broadcast for whatever reason. I didn't have the bandwidth back then. But
Dino.
goddamn 7-hour video, man. That's fucking crazy. You guys want a link to it? I'll give you a link to it. All right? Here's a link. If you're on YouTube, you're going to get this. If you're on Facebook, you're probably not going to see it. Oh, you saw Brittany doing the goddamn Graham and it was 1.3 if I remember correctly. Right? 1.3 gram dab, and she did it in one goddamn hit. I've never seen anybody do that shit before. She wasn't fucking blowing it out her nose or anything. She did that thing all in one goddamn hit. It's been years. I've got this channel back. It's got, I don't know how many videos it's got on it. Here, let me see how many videos are on the channel. That means there's a whole bunch of videos on there I don't even know I had access to. Probably no one's even been watching this. Videos. Nay rescues a goat trapped in a fence. Dinner with Remo, the urban grower. Oh my God, look at this channel. From 6 years ago. Music and weed. Let's do this. That's the title. Oh my God. You guys want to hear me say weed? Nay's Nightmare from 6 years ago. 7 years ago. Inspecting flow irrigation with Dino and Blunt. God damn. 7 years ago. After the 1 gram dab video, you will laugh. Wow, man, look at these videos. 7 years ago. 7 years ago. I've got, oh my God, 7 years ago. The reason Trendy exists. Oh my God. Bat in Nay's house. Dude. This one has 6,500 views. It's called Medical Marijuana Cannabis Grow Chemdog Jack Harrer ... MK Ultra OG Kush. 30-second bong rip. 9 strains in 1 bong hit 9 years ago. 1,500 views. It's the very first video on the channel. And then a 0.3 bong hit of Afghan Kush Got 1.3 thousand views 9 years ago. That's fucking crazy. Nine years ago. Bone blood meal. Outdoor cannabis grow. Damn. Damn. Let's click about and see how many views it's got and how many videos it's got. 58,857 total views on the channel. But it doesn't say how many videos. It should say how many videos of. TrendyDabbersChat.com. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm logged into the wrong channel, so it won't tell me how many videos. There's a lot. There's probably like 100. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15. There's over 100. There's over 100 videos on that channel, you guys. So, if you guys want to have some fun and see some videos that I didn't even know existed, the channel link is buttering. I can't believe I've got the channel back, man. I thought the channel was gone forever. I knew there was a lot of content on it. But there's a lot of fucking content on that channel, guys. The buttering channel. Beard bump. I think that's such a bad habit, man. That's a bad habit. I'm getting bombing my hands up. So, Better Call Saul is released today, I think, maybe. I heard, rumored, on Netflix. I Googled it and there was nothing specific. But, Legalize Everywhere and Trendy As Nay are showing up as live right now on here. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's coming up in my subscriptions that I'm live on YouTube. It's showing a little red thing on the left side of the main when you go to your home channel, and on the left it says subscriptions. It shows who's live at the bottom left corner, but it's got a little red symbol with little Wi-Fi symbols on both sides. Little red Wi-Fi symbols. It's bad as fuck, bro. It says Legalize Everywhere and Trendy As Nay are live. It's funny, it doesn't show Trendy As Dabbers as being live. Aren't I? Oh, because I'm on that channel, Trendy As Dabbers. Because I'm touching my beard again. Because I'm on the channel, Trendy As Dabbers. Right? That's why it's not showing, I guess. Like if I logged into my other channel, I should try to log into that buttering channel.
Go back here. It's the guy holding the bud. It says trendy ass dabbers. It's the dude holding the bud. That dude. So where's the it's not on here. 1,460 subscriber channel. I'm gonna have to add it. Isn't that interesting? It's very, very interesting if you ask me, my friends. No, no, no. Of course, they don't know the fucking password for that. I'm gonna fucking log into this account, man. I can't wait. But anyway, listen, guys, I'm not gonna keep you here any further. No law regarding cannabis. I'm so excited I got my channel back and I didn't know it. They reinstated the channel. Did you see that letter I sent them? I was like, go back and watch that thing. I can't wait to hear what I said about Crocodile. They took my whole channel down for that. I'm gonna do a whole video about this, guys. It's crazy. I've probably got 22 channels on YouTube. I don't even know. I got to get organized and find out exactly how many channels on YouTube I have. And I've got to broadcast to all of them simultaneously. I'll get so many of my old viewers back. People that won't even know that I was live. Imagine people that only knew me as Buttering on YouTube. And they'll be like, oh my God, that guy's back now. It's been years. I'll see you guys soon. No law regarding cannabis. You want to support me, head on over to Twitter and retweet anything that I put up about you guys were so good too. You guys are doing it too. What's important on Twitter? I forgot. You guys are doing it though. It's only one thing. Oklahoma ranks 2. Huh, great. All right, Randy. I'm drawing a blank here. But do something. Do something. I'm really high. Bye, guys. My dog's just waking up. I can't remember. Jimmy Dore? I don't know. Whatever.